What's up, guys? Justin's back again.
Hey!
We're here to talk about CloverField Paradox.
The CloverField Paradox.
The CloverField Paradox. I didn't know a whole lot about this. I knew it was being made. I didn't know when it was going to be released.
No one did, actually.
Saw the Super Bowl.
It didn't get leaked. I am stunned it didn't get leaked.
J.J. Abrams continues to impress us. Bad robot. With your secrecy, of course.
With your abilities to produce films without us knowing. So,
And
background.
it's so good.
Background about how this happened. We knew there was a movie being made at Paramount called God Particle.
Mm-hmm.
We knew it had been changed from God Particle to Untitled CloverField Sequel. We knew it was supposed to come out in 2017, pushed back to April 20th, 2018. Rumors it might go to Netflix because of budgetary issues. But we still didn't even have a title. We knew nothing. We didn't know anything about this movie except Untitled CloverField Sequel Space. And then during the Super Bowl, we got the first trailer available tonight on Netflix.
See, the thing with me is I saw the trailer during the Super Bowl, and I was like, oh, it's going to come out in theaters in like 3 months, 2 months maybe, because that's what they did with 10 Cloverfield Lane. And then I was like, cool. And then I saw Netflix, and I'm like, oh, it's a Netflix original. This is awesome. I'll see it next month probably. Went on after the game, Philly, looked on the internet, went on to Netflix, and I was like, holy shit, you can watch it right now. And then I clicked it.
Yeah, I don't watch sports, so I found out immediately after the game, so I was still up till 1 in the morning watching this movie because I was like, I'm watching this tonight.
So basically, a lot of people, this movie has been getting a lot of backlash.
Last I saw it had a 14% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
I think it's fun. I think it's fun for people to make fun of this movie.
Yeah, I think the reason why is because everyone was wanting this to be the Cloverfield that connects all the Cloverfield movies, and I don't think it did that. It didn't do that at all.
If it did, we don't know how.
Yeah. There's theories.
It could connect them all, we just don't have all the pieces. Like, this could be the missing piece we need, we just haven't seen all the through lines yet.
Yeah.
This could be the missing link, we just don't know for certain yet.
Yeah.
It's something, it's a Cloverfield movie, they make sure you know that in the last shot.
They have several, They have several Easter eggs, like the Slusho, the Teriyako, or whatever, the Japanese company that's been on all 3 films. And then, of course, at the end, you have a big-ass Cloverfield monster come through the clouds. It's like, of course.
And, of course, the name, the CloverField Paradox, which we had no idea why they're called Cloverfield at all. So to see, if I had to guess, the paradox is like where the name originally comes from.
Yeah.
So if that's where the name came from, finally. I don't know why it's called the CloverField Paradox. Maybe it's because the spaceship. Was the spaceship called the CloverField?
The spaceship was
Space Station.
Cloverfield. Yeah.
So there, I don't know why it's called the CloverField, but I will accept this as an answer after 10 years of wondering why is this called CloverField.
But we were talking about this. This could have easily been a straight-to-DVD movie, but as soon as you slap the title on Cloverfield and throw in a few Cloverfield Easter eggs, all of a sudden it's a Cloverfield movie. But it feels that way even watching it.
That's honestly what Abrams has started to do. And honestly, if you look at the very beginning of the franchise, Matt Reeves, who you may know from, what did he do? Did he do the later Planet of the Apes movies, I think?
Yes, he did.
Matt Reeves is dope.
Yeah.
Matt Reeves wanted to make a found footage monster movie. J.J. Abrams shows up and it's like, we're calling this Cloverfield now. I shall shadow you. This is my baby. And then years later, a movie called The Cellar was developed, and J.J. Abrams shows up. I will give you money. You will add 2 minutes of content, and it is 10 Cloverfield Lane. God Particle gets developed. I will give you money, and now it is the Cloverfield Paradox.
That's exactly what it's been doing. I just want to see J.J. Abrams do his own Cloverfield
Abrams just
movie.
buys movies, slaps Cloverfield on it, and it works. Like, I don't dislike any of the movies. They feel more like an anthology series. And honestly, watching the movie felt like watching a long-ass episode of Black Mirror.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't feel like a movie.
Star Trek episode. It felt like a lot of that. However, this movie was good. It wasn't amazing. Would I have loved this movie, or would have I even thought this movie was good if it didn't have the Cloverfield title slapped on it? I probably would have just been like, it was okay. Would I rewatch it again? No.
Honestly, had it just been the God Particle and not CloverField Paradox, everyone would have just said, oh, it's life again.
Yeah.
I think it still is just life again.
They even get into a space pod at the end and go through Earth.
A lot of it feels like life. However, now it's Cloverfield.
Yeah.
Which, there's some really great scenes in this movie. Like, there's some stuff, the comedy I thought in this movie was great.
I enjoyed
the Dimension stuff was great. We need to talk about the fact that this movie has a black female lead, which does not happen in science fiction.
It's rare when it happens.
Like, now granted, is she just Ripley for half the movie? Yes. But the back half of the movie, she is not, and she actually feels very different. Because at first I'm like, it's Ripley. This is Ripley. This is Ripley. Oh, here's the crew. I'm watching Alien, and this is Ripley. And the first half especially feels like Alien. Not the back half, but the first half.
Especially
literally a chest burster
the
scene.
Alien, well, it's not alien. The worms just.
There's a scene
when the particles get inside.
There's a scene where the guy's laying on the table, and I'm watching this like chest burster.
Yeah.
Chest burster. It's literally going to be a xenomorph, and CloverField Paradox is also Alien Prequel 3, and somewhere Ridley Scott and J.J. Abrams are just rolling in money together.
He just came in on the set that day. He's like, I'm directing this. No, and another thing, it even felt like a Prometheus thing. It felt like Prometheus when he's looking in the mirror and he sees the worm go up and then his eye goes. That freaked me out. The one critique I have about this film was I felt like the exposition was just being
especially the first 2 minutes of the movie.
It was so heavy. Yeah, they're sitting in the car like, oh, but then Russia might start invading and blah blah blah. And
Germany and Russia. And it's nice to see Germany and Russia fighting and not us and Russia. It felt so nice.
In 2 minutes of dialogue, it just felt so ham-fisted.
Yeah.
The exposition, the dialogue, it was like.
Honestly, all the Earth scenes, I thought they were gonna go somewhere. Like, there were moments where I really liked the Earth scenes. Like, oh, cool, he's taking care of the little girl. It's like aliens. Awesome. Yeah, and in the bunker where I'm like, 10 Cloverfield Lane?
Yeah.
We see a silhouette of Clover, and I'm like, awesome! Are we gonna get a shot of them looking at Clover? But ultimately, all the Earth scenes pay out to is, don't come back to Earth!
Don't come back to Earth, don't you dare!
And of course, she's already coming back to Earth. There's nothing you can do. She has launched, like, the Earth scenes were literally futile. Like, there was no point to them.
I think those were the scenes that they were like, we need to make this into a Cloverfield movie. Just slap those scenes together and that's a Cloverfield movie. Alright,
Cloverfield Paradox.
Cloverfield Paradox, I enjoyed it. I didn't love it. It was alright.
It's on Netflix, watch it. Like, I feel very comfortable recommending it. Like, if you didn't like Cloverfield, you might still like this. If you didn't like 10 Cloverfield Lane, you're not gonna like this. Like, if you don't like found footage movies, you don't need to have seen the other Cloverfield movies to understand this. It's dead.
Yeah.
So it's dead.
And the camera died, so we had to film this on another night.
This is my home. I invite you to it.
I like it actually.
You know, it's nice. Very roomy and it's nice and cozy.
Very roomy. So let's go ahead and finish this review.
We're talking about Cloverfield, right? Cloverfield Paradox.
The Cloverfield Paradox.
Paradox.
I think we've talked everything we wanted to talk about. I think, unless there's anything.
I don't really have any more to discuss. It's a fine film. It's a good use of your night. It's not long. It's an hour 42.
That and you shouldn't feel like you waste your money because it's on Netflix. So I guess we should go and score it.
Score it, yeah.
Out of 5 for me, I think I will give this film a 3 out of 5. If it wasn't, maybe a 3.5.
3.5. Yeah.
I'd say 3.5 out of 5. If this didn't have the Cloverfield name slapped on it, I probably would have gone lower. Maybe just a 3. But 3.5 out of 5. I thought it was an okay Cloverfield movie. By far, still my favorite one is 10 Cloverfield Lane. But 3 out of 5 is okay. There's some plot holes. It felt kind of slapped together. There was some exposition that just seemed a little rushed and ham-fisted. So yeah, 3.5 out of 5. What about you, Justin?
I'm gonna give it a severed arm out of 5.
That's good. Severed arm out of 5. So, alright, that's our review on the Cloverfield Paradox.
The Cloverfield Paradox.
If you If you like this video, go ahead and give it a share, like, and subscribe. Subscribe to my channel, Lil Sprek, and follow me at Lil Sprek on Twitter. Go ahead, Justin.
You can find me at overlyanimated.com. Check out all the stuff we do there, and you can find my personal Twitter, Tumblr links, etc. from there.
Alright.